to you today with some cars from the 60s that I just fell in love with up at the racetrack. This is all of the Plymouth, Mopar. You know, there's some Fords and Chevys thrown in there too, but primarily Mopar. And I think there's something about the way the Mopars drag race that no other of the big three do it the same way. It's like the lightness combined with the way that the horsepower is laid in. These things, they pull wheelies when they're launching off the line. So it's wild to see. It's really exciting racing. I was up there with Bob Beck. He was doing all of the interviews of the different racers inside of the group. And Bob's really eloquent with his questions because he's been an announcer his whole life, and he's worked at all the drag strips, and he knows all of the cars so well because he lived through the time period when the cars were racing. So it's just, it's a history lesson for me, and it's also just an awesome opportunity to get out there and film at tracks like Famoso. It's like, I don't know how much longer they're going to be around if they go like Irwindale. So I love getting out there and seeing it all, and it's just my pleasure to bring it to you. So without further ado, enjoy AFX at Bakersfield, Famoso drag strip.
Welcome back to Famoso Raceway. But we're at the AFX pit. Caitlyn Trip is with us right now, and she's got this beautiful Dodge Dart. But Caitlyn, how long have you been racing?
So I actually started racing when I was 9 years old. I actually started racing in junior dragsters.
Okay.
I did that until I was 18, at which point I moved up to a full-sized car, and I've been racing ever since.
Now, what was the full-size car you moved into?
It was actually my dad's 65 Plymouth Satellite.
Oh, okay, so you stayed with the Mopars.
I did, yes.
So you're a Mopar girl.
I am.
And the name says it all, Quick Trip.
Yep.
The last name is Trip.
Yep.
What do you have for power in this Dart?
So we have a 538 cubic inch Hemi is powering this Dart.
Hemi.
It's a Hemi.
Cool. Now, it's not one of the original Hemi cars, but
it's not.
But it's close enough.
Yes.
How quick do you run?
So this weekend out in California, I've been running 9 seconds flat. I'm from a town called Golden, Colorado. If you've
Okay.
ever heard of Coors Beer, that's
Oh,
our
yeah.
brewery. But
That's where it is. Okay.
a bit higher in elevation there,
Yeah.
so we run higher 9-second passes there. So it's fun to come down to this lower altitude and run pretty fast.
So do you have wrinkle wall snow tires up there?
I
No,
wish. I wish.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. Now, you went from junior dragsters. You started at 9 years old in juniors.
Yep.
Worked your way up at 18 years old. Now you're running the 7-second class,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
And how'd you do in juniors?
I did good. I did win a national championship when I raced juniors.
Wow.
I won several track championships in the state of Colorado. But we didn't really start traveling until we got into the full-size cars.
And what do you like about the door cars?
Well, I love doing wheelies, and this thing sure does wheelie.
Does it really?
It does.
I'm going to have to watch you when you go out there.
Definitely.
So you ran 9.0s in some runs you've already placed yesterday and today?
Yep,
Okay, and that's where you want to be.
that's where I want to be.
All right, it's all
This class we run to every quarter of a second, so I'll
Okay.
be in the 9.25 second index.
Oh, so you're gonna have to back out. You're gonna have to kind of short shift maybe.
Yep, we've been trying to slow it down today to get it to run that.
Okay, and the car's running a lot better because lower altitude.
Yep, it loves it down here.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, this is great. You've been running for it's a beautiful car.
Thank you.
I wish you best over the weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out, Kate. And we're standing here with Susan Ford in front of a Mopar. And she's going to explain that one because you've also got a Chevrolet. So
I do.
Ford and a Chevy.
55 Chevy
Yeah, there you go.
Gasser. So
Now, this is interesting. Barracudas are one of my favorite cars. And one of the things I like about the Barracuda is they were actually the first pony car. They beat the Mustang to market by about 2-3 weeks. And no one knows about it because Ford blanketed the airways and the magazines and everything else with Mustang advertising. What got you into racing?
my husband got me into racing.
Okay.
We were motorcycle riders, and then I was working on a fire, found a 55 Chevy that I really loved from a sheriff, and I bought it and I
Okay.
started racing, and I started to be pretty good at it.
Well, good. What did you have in the Chevy?
A blown 540,
All right, and you just bracket racer or class car?
just brackets.
Just brackets. But this is a class car. This one you run AFX.
I run this one AFX because my husband drives the Dart, and he loved AFX, and my
Okay.
car's down for some work. So this is the first year I've really driven this full time.
Okay. You ran a qualifying or a test run yesterday and today. What kind of ETs are you turning right now?
Today we had to adjust it for altitude. We're from Colorado.
Okay.
And,
yeah, you got to bring it down a little bit. Yeah.
so I had to bring it down a little bit. Yesterday I ran an 1108.
Okay.
So I'm counting on something a little lower than an 11 today.
All right, but you're running one of those smaller engines in the category, 360 cubic inches. Most people are running 400 plus, 500 cubic inches. So it's all about getting to that finish line first, not necessarily how fast, but consistency.
Right.
Now, how long have you been racing though?
I started racing in 2013.
All right, so you're a relative newcomer.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, 11 years behind the wheel, and you got into racing. Why?
I got into racing because I'd been racing with my husband for another 20 years before that, and it was boring being at the track and not getting to race.
Well,
So-
I can see that, and you've got a great car for it. You're going to go out, you're going to have some fun. 360 cubic inches, torque flight transmission, and it's a cool car.
It's a really fun car to drive.
That's
It's-
good.
It's responsive. It's light. It's cute.
Yeah, and it's a great car.
Once in a while, I do okay in it.
There you go. Well, hey, it's all consistency. Susan, thank you very much for
Thank you.
joining us today, and have a great weekend of racing.
Thank you.
Welcome once again. We're at famous Auto Club Famoso Raceway for the California Hot Rod Reunion, and I'm with Amanda. And you know, everyone says this is a man's sport. You're beating the hell out of the men, aren't you?
I mean, I'm trying to.
You're succeeding. This is a real challenger,
An
early challenger, not the one Mercedes came up with that Fiat canceled. This is the real deal.
The real deal.
And it's got the elephant motor. You've got a Hemi.
I do.
What kind of ETs do you run?
Ooh, well, I ran a 1019
Okay.
in Vegas at the quarter mile
All right.
at a 130-ish. That's the fastest I've gone.
As fast as you got.
Yeah.
Did you run a run here, a checkout run?
I did. I went 10:25 at like
Okay.
123. I was excited to run today, but I actually dropped the transmission. So I think a torque flight.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're not
she's
gonna
not running anymore today.
So you're not running anymore today. You're going to be able to make eliminations.
No, I'm gonna actually run that. My dad's car.
You're going to run the old Dodge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool. Those are good cars. So you're going to go from a little car to a big car.
Yes.
But the reality is they both weigh about the same.
Way about the same. This one's a little quicker though. So
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
How
that
long
one-
have you been racing?
I've only been racing about 5 years. I've been around it my whole life though,
Okay.
but yeah.
So what got you wanting to drive?
My dad.
Your dad. You blame him.
I do.
Okay.
Well, it's all his parts and everything, so
Okay.
honestly, it's more his pocket that's hurting than mine.
So you're the hired gun.
Yeah.
There you go. And when you started racing, what did you start with?
I started with a 65 Barracuda,
All right. Small block,
small block.
273,
It was a little
340.
slower. I ran
Yeah.
it for about a year and then decided I wanted to go a little quicker, and he had this in the shop and was going to sell it, and
No.
he sold it to me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you've been driving this for about 5 years now?
4.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the most fun part of driving in a drag car?
Driving's fun, but honestly, like working at the shop with my dad on the car is probably the funnest part.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now, what do you do for a regular job?
I work for my tribe's water department. So
Okay.
we oversee the water department.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And you liking this car?
I love it.
Driving the car?
I love it.
But you're going to drive the big car.
I am.
What's the difference for you in getting from this car to that car as far as the coordination aspect?
That car has a good reputation for just always kind of going down the track and doing the same thing, running
Okay.
consistently, and I'm just hoping I don't ruin that reputation.
There, well,
or make it better.
make it. Now, did the car run today?
It did. It's running consistently around 1050.
1050.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. That's right. As long
Right
as you're
on.
consistent,
Yeah.
that's where you want to be. All right. Well, thanks for coming out to Famous
Thank
Auto Club
you.
Famoso. AFX class.
Yes.
It's a great way to go.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
All right, welcome once again. Another interview with a AFX racer, but this guy has got some history. Larry Knapp, you've got a beautiful Mustang. It's a first-generation Mustang. I can't tell the difference between a 64 and a 66. What's yours?
66. But
Now, you've got a very special engine in this car. Tell us a little bit about it.
okay, well, there was a guy going to build a pro stock car, and Larry Paris, you know, and he worked at Norskog, and I bought the thing for basically what he paid for it, $995.
What engine is it again?
It was a Camry.
It's a Ford sock motor?
Yeah, Ford stock motor. And I went and bought that. The car basically drove the thing down to Holman and Moody and Strop on Signal Hill.
Okay.
It actually strapped the block in the bucket seat over here.
Yeah.
There's the car to do it, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. And how long have you had this car?
Since it was new.
Since it was new. So you took
I bought
this,
it from Folger Ford.
So you took this as a new car and made it a race car almost immediately.
Right.
Oh wow. Now how quick does the car run?
It'll run high eights
High eights. And I'm looking at
at
all the shifters.
over 150 miles an hour. So
over
it's-
150. You've got a whole bunch of shifters in there. Tell us about the transmission.
Okay, it's a 5-speed Lenco,
Okay.
and I've just found myself, rather than run anything else, they don't break much. They're once they're set, and you just get in and drive them, and
Wow.
the clutches last a long time.
You're saving the money because you're not breaking parts.
Yeah, and it's easy. Not only that, it's easy on the. I found it was easy on the bottom end. All of a sudden, you don't have rod bearing problems. People come up and ask me,
Yeah.
Are you going to run the car? And I said, probably not. You know,
Okay.
when you get so old that you can get in the car and you can't get the hell out of the car, something's
okay.
telling you.
Yeah, I understand that now. But you're here to support the group.
That's what it's here for.
Okay. Support the group, support the race, the Hot Rod Reunion in
Right.
Bakersfield.
And I'll do it until I'm
So you
I'm
can't
6
do it
feet
anymore.
under, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to, get you a wheelchair with bigger tires. Larry, Dan, thank you. All right, here we are at this Famoso Raceway, and I'm with one of the leading FX racers, Ernie the Attorney. And you really are attorney. You hold court out on the track, though.
I do, Bob.
You do. And
Yes.
you are driving a Ford that is actually powered by Ford.
That is correct.
Now, although some people have said it can't go that fast with a Ford, there must be a Chevy in there someplace.
No, sir.
No, sir, it's all Ford.
Yes.
How quick are you running with this Fairlane?
This car will give you 890s.
890s?
Yes, it will. And
So you've been #1 qualifier a number of times.
that is correct. That is correct. This Windsor on a day like today, because the motor's new and still breaking in, will give you around a 910.
Okay.
But get me on a good morning out here. Let me change the oil and watch this thing go.
You'll be down in the 8s. Now,
Yes, sir.
it's kind of bracket racing to an extent. You've got quarter-second breaks in the individual groups.
That is
You're going to be
correct.
running, what, the 9.0, the 925?
That is correct. I think this weekend, because the motor's new, I'd like to keep it at a 925 index.
All right, just kind of break the motor in, not down.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, there you go. And it's a 67 Fairlane.
This is 67 hardtop.
Hardtop. It's beautiful. It's not an XL.
Nope.
It's just a 500. So it was the mid-range.
Yeah, actually probably the lower end of the mid-range. Was not a 6-cylinder, but it came with a 289 and a 2-barrel.
2-barrel. All right. So
Yeah.
it got down the road all right.
I think it's what's called a D code, if I'm not
A
mistaken.
D code. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we can check that on the VIN number. So we can do that. All right. Car's doing a burnout in the background. We're at the California Hot Rod Reunion. A lot going on. How long have you been racing this car, Ernie?
Oh my God, since 2005.
2005.
Bought it from a friend. That's
Now,
right.
You have been running FX for how long?
2007 I started in this class. That's
So
correct.
You brought it out to Irwindale. You run at Irwindale. You were one of our regular competitors there.
That's right.
And what made you go into FX?
Well, I've always been a Fairlane owner.
Okay.
And I took this car when I first got it running to the Moon Eyes race, and I got approached by Dave Franklin
Yeah.
and another racer, Todd Hoffman, and they said, "Hey, we like your car. Fits in on the 60s theme of our class. Why don't you come join us?" And I was invited, and it's been a barrel of monkeys ever since.
Yeah,
Really.
except that you keep beating them.
That's what keeps it fun.
Yeah, but you've been the #1 qualifier a number of different times with your car.
That is correct. I've won twice over
Yeah.
the years. It's a difficult class to win because of the index, the
Yeah.
quarter-second increments, and a pro tree, a 400 pro tree. Ooh,
Yeah.
there's no easy rounds.
Now, how long have you been racing?
I started racing as a teenager at the original Irwindale. I grew up in Arcadia.
All right.
And had a white 64 K-code Fairlane
All right.
with a small block and a top loader, and I would race that car, and I sold that. After I became an attorney, and then I bought it back, traded it for this.
All right, K-Code. That was a solid lifter 4-barrel 289.
That's a high-performance 289. That's correct.
271 horsepower back in those days. Which
That's exactly right.
was high at the time, and that was brake horsepower.
That's correct.
Today, when we rate horsepower, it's net horsepower.
That's right.
So it's a whole lot different, about 30% difference.
Well, that car, despite all my hot rodding efforts as a teenager, the best I could get was a 1280 out of that car. And let me tell you, I thought I was screaming back then.
And you were at that point in time.
Yes.
Because that was a good time for that car. That
It was.
pretty heavy with that small little motor, low torque compared to what you were up against.
That's
Little
right.
289s, though, were solid, very reliable motors. This one is 300, how many? Or 400 inches?
No, this motor is 427 cubic inch Windsor.
Okay.
It's a 4200 bore and a 4-inch stroke with a 6.2 rod. You put all that together and you come up with 427.
427 small block.
That's correct. That's right.
Basically.
I've got the CFE Pro King heads. I just got a new set of billet heads on here.
Okay.
This motor dyno's at a little north of 1,030, 40 horsepower around there.
What do you use for transmission?
It's got a turbo 400 in there. I had to put in there because I was maxing out the C4s.
C4s.
You
Okay.
betcha.
I can imagine. All right, Ernie the Attorney, AFX category. We're here at famous Famoso Raceway and the Hot Rod Reunion 2023. we are at Famoso Drag Strip for the California Hot Rod Reunion. Barb Riser's here with me. Beautiful 1965 Dodge Coronet. I love it. And Woodward Speed Shop. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Woodward Speed Shop is a place. I lived in north of Detroit, but when I was 16 years old, 15 years old, all of our speed equipment came from this shop.
It's a beautiful Coronet. What made you choose a Coronet?
I've always been a Mopar kind of guy.
Okay.
And I bought this car 25 years ago. It was just a nice car with a 440 motor in it, and I decided to turn it into a race car.
Okay.
And I've been racing it for 25 years.
All right, what do you have for power now? Still the 440?
No, it's Indy cylinder head, 540 cubic inch, about 850 horsepower.
Oh, no substitute for cubic inches, is there?
No, absolutely not.
All right, what kind of ETs do you run?
Yesterday morning we were here and we ran a 980.
Okay.
So at 132, and then this morning we ran not so much because the weather was so good and the car jumped around a little bit.
Oh. Okay, and what do you expect to run? What's your target?
My target is 975.
Okay, so you're right in that ballpark there.
Yeah, I'm real close.
And what kind of reaction times are you able to get with this?
I usually get a reaction time with a 0 on it.
That's good. Power or torque flight?
Yes.
Okay, so you get
727.
727.
430 gears.
Oh, okay, so plenty of bite from this thing.
Yeah.
Big tires.
Yep.
And what else is done to the car?
This paint here is 25 years old. I painted it.
Really?
So we tied the frame and all the normal things you would do with it, and took a lot of weight off it. It's down to about 3,450 pounds now with me in it.
All right, so you run AFX?
Yes, all the time.
All the time. Well, congratulations on having such a beautiful car and being out here for the California Hot Rod Reunion.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you. We're at famous Auto Club Famoso Raceway for the California Hot Rod Reunion, and with me is Rich Wood and his beautiful Chop Top Nova.
Yes.
You chopped the top on it. It's low. And you're running the AFX class here this weekend. You also run at Barona Raceway down near San Diego.
Yes, we do run at Barona.
What got you into racing?
Well, it's a long story. My father was actually a pioneer of the AFX group, and 64 years later, here we are at California Hot Rod Reunion, doing the same thing that they started in the 60s.
Uh-huh.
My father campaigned the Ugly Duckling with Fast Eddie Sharpman for Don Nicholson, better known as Dino Don.
Yeah.
And they won the Winter Nationals, I believe, in 1965 in an AFX car.
What kind of car?
It was a Ford Comet.
A little Comet. All right, so it's like Nicholson ran, basically.
Yes.
Because he was a Comet guy.
It was Nicholson's car.
All right,
Yes.
good. Now, you built a Chevrolet.
Yes.
How'd that happen?
My dad was a big Chevy guy.
Oh, okay.
And the original Don Nicholson car that ran AFX in the beginning of AFX was a Chevy car.
Yeah, the Super Sport.
Yep.
I remember that car.
Yep.
Now, it's gutted, it's caged, it's got tubs, you got big tires on it. What do you have for power?
We run a 496 built by Rodney Luna, which is also on my team.
Okay.
And we run a 2-speed Mike's transmission, and it works for us.
So a Glide, and that gets the thing going. Straight axle?
Straight axle.
So it's kind of gasser style, which is what AFX kind of became.
Yes. AFX turned into more of a gasser style.
Right, and the gassers actually kind of led to FX to an extent.
Yes,
I mean,
which ran
in styling.
Which
yeah.
started funny cars.
Yeah, it just got all convoluted over
Yes,
the time.
it did. Yep.
But it kept the guys running. Now, you've been running this car for how long?
We're in close to our 10th year in this car, and we just actually built another car which we're going to run in B gas and A gas. We built a 1933 Willys.
Oh.
Me and my team with Rodney Luna, and it is in memory of my Uncle Mickey and my dad, who built one of the first 33 Willys that ran in the 60s.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Now, in the 60s, what kind of power plant?
60s, they ran a Chevy motor in the Willys, a blown Chevy motor. Later in the 70s, they changed to a Hemi motor in the Willys. But the black 33 Willys. Hard Automotive was a very famous Willys, and it ran a Chevy, and we're going to run a Chevy.
All right, congratulations for being here, for the history you've got.
Yes.
Thank you for being at famous Auto Club Famoso Raceway for another California Hot Rod reunion.
Thank you.
All right, we're back again here at the California Hot Rod reunion, and I've got George Waller with me and a beautiful Dodge Dart. You get to stick it to the competition, right?
Yes, all the time.
All right, what are you running for power on this, George?
It's a 440, stroke to 500 inches.
Okay,
Makes about 650 horsepower.
that's good. What kind of ETs do you run?
It runs about a 985 at about 135.
Not too shabby. Now, when you bought the car, was it a race car already?
It was incomplete. I
Incomplete,
bought
okay.
it as a roller with a cage in it,
Okay.
and then we put the windows in, put a rear end in, no motor, no
Okay.
wiring.
Why'd you pick the Dart?
I'm a Mopar guy by heart. I was born in the Mopar family.
Like it or not, you got indoctrinated in racing,
Yes,
and you love it.
Yes, I got my brother races, my son races, my father races. He still tries to race nowadays.
Go. So you've been racing for decades now,
Yes,
at
yes.
least a week.
Yes.
Yeah. And your son races, your dad raced, your brother raced. It's a family of racers.
Family, yes.
That's good. That's good to see. And why'd you pick the Dart?
I'm a Mopar guy by heart. I was born in the Mopar family. Dart was a nice 8-body.
Okay.
They made plenty of them,
Yep.
so that was actually the choice.
And what year is this Dart?
This is a 69.
All right. So it's last of the flatback pieces here.
Yes,
Because they went
yes,
to a slanted rear at that point.
yes.
All right. Well, good. Good choice of cars. I love it. You run FX. Hope you have a great weekend.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Famoso Raceway. I'm Hot Rod Bob. We're in the AFX class pit area with Ken Kunikin and a very rare car, an AMX. Now I love these cars.
Thank you.
Tell me, how long have you had it?
I've owned the car for a year now.
A year, okay.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about it. Engine size, is it really an AMC powered car?
That's a AMC 401 and it's been stroked a little bit.
All right, 401's a popular motor for them, and they were pretty quick.
Yeah, they came from the factory with forged rods and forged crank because AMC didn't want to do all the design work to see if cast iron parts were suitable when they came out with the engine, so they just made them forged and they're very durable. Actually, this is my 4th AMC in a matter of 10 years.
Okay.
And I found a really cool Rambler Rogue that also runs in the 10s. That's Binder Wendell.
Okay.
And that started my AMC detour. And I have another AMX road racing car, an SCCA car.
Oh.
I bought from the original owner in Northern California.
Really?
And I have, as I mentioned, Rambler Rogue, which is a stick car.
That's
It
fantastic.
runs low 10 quarter miles.
Wow, this is a beautiful car. What were you racing before that?
Before I went on my AMC detour, I was racing a Hemi Roadrunner.
Really?
Which I still have.
That's a big change. Well, this is considered a Mopar now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm a Mopar guy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just one of the variations of Mopar.
Yes.
Any future plans? Go faster? Change something?
On this car, I think I'm going to adjust the motors fresh.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave it alone. On the next rebuild, I'm going to make it go a little faster.
All right, welcome back to the AFX pits. We're here with Jeremy Smith, and Jeremy, it says the mayor's office.
Yep.
Tell me about your GTO.
Yeah, so this is a 1967 GTO, campaigned in California all the way back until the 70s. So this is a California true car. true 242 GTO. It's got a big block 5, now a 535 in it. We just actually made this a little bit bigger, and true Pontiac all the way through, and
so it's
we're
a
very
535 Pontiac motor.
Yep, all Pontiac motor.
Okay.
Yep, and it's got about 750 horsepower. It runs in the high 9s.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been great.
All right, but the mayor's office, explain that.
So when we joined the AFX crew, we were told we need to start naming our cars.
Okay.
And just so happened that I'm the mayor of the city of Canyon Lake, and my dad used to be the mayor of Hemet. So we came up with the mayor's office as the slogans for both of our cars.
How long have you been racing?
We've been racing about almost 5 years now.
All right.
So with this car, it's been about 3 years.
When did you start racing?
Actually a 67 GTO.
Okay.
We call it our street car.
All right.
So it's a low 11-second car, and then we started getting serious. So
yeah, I can say. I mean, this thing's, you got a roll cage in it. It's got a huge Pontiac motor.
Yep.
Which is unusual. Most people, the first thing they do is pull a Pontiac motor out and throw a Chevy in.
Right. It's a lot cheaper, but this is pure Pontiac. This is how we like it, and it's been good to us so far. So
that's great. And GTO.
All the way through.
Gas, tires, and oil.
Yeah, no, not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
All right. So what's the next step from this?
We're actually talking about that right now. We're looking at possibly building another motor for this car and maybe putting this in another car that we have. So we'll see. Right now it's good though. We're good for a little bit at least.
All right, welcome back. Famoso Raceway and the Hot Rod Reunion. We're in the AFX pits. This time we're with the retired mayor, Larry Smith. And Larry, which came first, this car or the one your son's running?
The one my son's running, the car that kind of started it all for us with drag racing, and this one just came along about 18 months ago.
Oh, all right.
We picked this up out of Michigan.
Really?
Great history on this car. It was built in the 90s by some guys that knew how to build race cars.
All right.
But they were Chevy guys.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, but there's a better end of the story. So it was headed to the Crusher.
Oh.
They saved it from the Crusher.
Yeah.
Threw a GM corporate motor in it.
Okay.
And our intentions are, of course, is to put this thing back to Pontiac. We're going to run this out a little bit until it either leaves its pieces on the track or we're tired of it, okay? But it's got a great history. It's a well-built car, runs low 10s, but for the old guy, that's exactly where I want to run it.
Well, you want to get technical. The Pontiacs in Canada, which is close to Detroit, Michigan, were Chevy powered.
Exactly, all of them, Bob. And did you know this? Pontiac ran out of motors about 1972.
Really?
And so Venturas, 72 Venturas, ended up with 350.
General Motors got sued over that.
They did. I remember the story. So
Yeah.
we do get a little bit of a heat,
yeah,
so to speak, about having this quote GM corporate motor in it. But look, we think it got saved from the Crusher.
There you go.
So we're thrilled that a real GTO, 65 GTO got saved.
That's great. And it is a real GTO.
It is a real
which
GTO.
Makes it somewhat rare. Second
Correct.
year of the GTO.
Correct.
Because introduced in 64, John Z. DeLorean's brainchild.
Exactly.
You know, not many people think. Now, you've run it here yesterday, and did you run it today?
Yes, I did. I ran yesterday in the test and tune.
Okay.
Pulled the number on me, ran it here this morning, ran another 10-2.
Okay.
So we're printing tickets and we're happy.
You're right.
We're not touching it.
There you go.
We're going to dial in a number we think we can run and run with what I think is one of the best racing groups out here is AFX groups.
It's a great group of people, that's for sure. All right, how long have you been racing, Larry?
Let's see. Well, you got to go way back in the time capsule.
Okay.
So I had a 65 GTO back in 1972.
All right.
Lions drag strip was my home to run.
Okay.
So I ran that entire year till they closed that thing down. But my 65 was, of course, my get me to work car.
Yeah.
So I'd break it on the weekends, fix it, and get back to work on Monday.
There you go. Sounds good. If you could get another car, what would it be?
A GTO. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on them. Like my son said earlier, we've got 3 of them. We've got a street car that we play with.
Oh.
So, I got him committed to GTOs.
Right.
I'm not changing a bit.
There you go. All right, Gran Turismo Oblongata, the GTO.
That's 3-way to Chevrolet, but that's all clear Pontiac, far side, by the way.
As you can tell in the background,
There you
racing
go.
action going at the Hot Rod Reunion. Sean, tell us a little bit about your Roadrunner.
You know, I always used to come to the drag races, and I thought, you know, I want to have a car that'll do that someday. You know?
Yeah.
And my dad and I got together, and we put some money together, and found this car online, and
here you are.
It's Littlefield's old car, and we put it back in business. And
how long have you been racing?
I've been racing it probably about 5 years.
All right, so you're relatively new.
Relatively new. Yeah, still learning, trying to get seat time.
All right, the Roadrunner, very popular car. What's it got for power?
It's got a 572 Indy.
Oh,
it's a pretty good size.
Now, what came in the car when you got it?
That 572.
Oh, so you bought it race ready?
Yeah, pretty much race ready.
Well,
yeah,
that's good. Turnkey, go have fun.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah.
All right, that's
done a
good
little
thing.
playing with it, but for the most part, it's pretty much as it was.
Now, was this what you were looking for when you bought a car, or were you looking for a different type of car?
You know what? I've been a Mopar guy. My dad, I grew up with a '68 Roadrunner. I grew up standing in the front seat, my dad's car. You know, my mom and dad. So I've always been a Mopar guy, and this one came up, and it was like, it's a beautiful car. And
there you go. And child services, you didn't hear about him not being built it in.
Yeah.
You know,
there was no seatbelts in the 70s.
Seatbelt? No seatbelts.
They were there, but nobody wore them.
No, a child seat. That was,
right.
you know.
Exactly.
All right, so we got more cars getting ready to go out there. How long have you been racing with AFX?
AFX about 3 years.
3 years.
So yeah, I'm learning a lot from all these guys. Rich Wood team helps me out. Dave helps me out. All these guys. Just
what kind of ETs are you running?
This weekend I'm running a 950-ish.
All right, not bad.
955.
That's pretty good.
Not too bad.
Now, where are you from?
San Diego.
San Diego. All right, so this
Crest.
is kind of the closest track that operates a quarter mile.
Yeah, quarter mile. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Verona.
Yeah, Verona and
That's 8
Irwindale.
mile. And Irwindale.
Yeah.
You run Verona and Irwindale?
Yeah,
Okay.
eighth mile, yeah.
8th mile.
Yeah.
And this is the
This is a lot more fun.
A lot more fun. Yeah, a lot more speed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Sean Bush, his Roadrunner, the Man Bird, coming to you from Famoso Raceway and the Hot Rod Reunion. Dave Franklin now with the AFX group. Dave, you started this group. You're the prime mover behind this group. When did you start the AFX group that is racing today?
It was 1989.
Wow.
This is our 25th year.
Really? 25 years of this. Now, you've got one of the most unique cars, I've got to say, because there's no other car like this out here. Tell us a little bit about your Ford.
Well, it was my aunt's car, and she bought it brand new and she raced it. It was a high performance factory car.
Really?
And I bought it from her in 1964.
Okay.
And my aunt and uncle had two just like this. They raced, this one was in super stock car. And when I bought it, it had never been on the road. It was just a race car.
Oh,
and
wow. So it's got a full racing history.
Oh yeah, yeah. People, when I go, people know the car. Occasionally I'll see somebody that saw it run back in the 60s. They'll come and start telling me the history of a car like that. And I say, well, that is the car, you know. So it's been in a lot of magazines. It's been, if you get on the internet, it's all over the internet, Old Yeller, Starliner.
Right.
You get a lot of publications, and it's been a really fun car for me. I qualified yesterday with a 9.0003.
Wow.
At a little over 150, which I don't have a parachute on it, so I'm not supposed to go over 150. So I qualified this morning, and I slowed it down. I took timing out of it, and I was going to slow it down. I was going to try to run like a 925, and I ran a 9003. And at 149.75.
That's what the car wants you to do.
I know. I said it. Well, it likes 9.0s, so
there it goes.
I'm going to have to leave it there. I was trying to get a 925, but you know, it's got an A460 in it. It makes 1,150 horsepower.
Wow.
It's got a single 4-barrel. It's actually just a 1-barrel.
And a unique transmission.
It's a turbo 400 transmission made by Rossler. I got right now. It's got around 430s most of the time.
Right.
Right now I got a 457 gear in it.
Okay.
So it's still pretty low, but I got a 33-inch tall tire.
What kind of RPM are you tacking at the finish line?
I don't know. I'm afraid to look. No, I shifted about 6,600.
Okay.
Then I go through the lights about 772 in that range.
All right. But you're there. 9.0s. Wow.
Yeah, 9.0s. It'll run 870s if I pushed it.
If you push it a little bit, shift it a little bit higher RPM.
Yeah, so less converter slip. The higher you spin it, less converter slip.
There you go.
I run 890s out here before with it.
Really?
152.
That's a big car.
Well, it only weighs 3,800.
Really? Only 3,800. Well, hey, it's a lightweight.
Yeah, it's a lightweight.
But it's beautiful. It's a rare car to start with.
You don't see many of them, that's for sure.
No.
And you know the history behind the Starliner top?
No. Well, NASCAR.
Well, yeah, but 63.5 came out.
Right.
Only because they had to get the roof line back. 62, they chopped the tops off.
Right.
And they had so much drag on them. If you look at a NASCAR 62, they had convertibles.
Yes.
Ford ran convertibles because that top was so bad. And it took them that half year. They never come out with a 63.5 car before, a half year car.
Yeah.
It took them that long to retool and get that. Because the first 63s came out, had to chop back. And then finally they were able to get their roof line back to run NASCAR.
There you go.
But this car stock off the showroom floor would run right at 160 miles an hour. It had a 375 horse 390. It came with a Holley carburetor, aluminum intake, headers, 15-inch tires and wheels from the factory.
Right.
So,
wow. It's an amazing car. And you still have a back seat.
Yeah, it's got the radio. It's got the radio in it, the back seat, the headliner.
Everything.
Everything in it. I just took the front seat out. It weighed over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And these are racing seats, so I can strap down.
Saved you. Yeah.
The bench seat, not kosher running those speeds. But yeah, I got full roll cage in it and everything. It's certified to do 850s. So, but it's fun to drive, you know.
I can imagine.
It gets your attention. It goes pretty straight most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Hey,
right.
Franklin, the man who brought us AFX here at Famoso Raceway 2024.
Thanks, Bob.